In the year 2145, humanity had stretched its reach beyond the stars, sending probes into the farthest corners of the galaxy. One of the most ambitious missions was the Pioneer probe, launched over 3 decades ago. Its purpose was simple: to travel to a distant star system and send back data on potential habitable planets. Yet, something went wrong. The Pioneer vanished without a trace. For years, scientists and engineers had speculated about its fate. Some believed it had been destroyed by a cosmic anomaly, while others thought it had simply drifted too far into uncharted space. Whatever the case, humanity had all but given up on the mission. Until one day, without warning, the Pioneer returned. It happened so suddenly that it caught everyone by surprise. On a routine scan of deep space, a signal appeared, weak, distant, and faint, but unmistakably familiar. The signal came from the Pioneer. After all these years, the probe had found its way back to Earth. The discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community. The probe had been expected to return data on distant planets, but no one had ever considered that it might return at all. In an era where humanity had colonized nearby planets and explored dozens of star systems, the sudden reappearance of an old probe seemed almost like a miracle. Inside Mission Control, the atmosphere was tense. Scientists and engineers crowded around screens, their faces lit by the soft glow of blinking lights. The Pioneer's trajectory indicated it had been traveling for decades, and now it was nearing the Earth system. But what could it have encountered in all that time? What secrets had it uncovered? And more importantly, why had it returned? As the probe neared Earth, it began transmitting data. The first signals were scrambled, as if the probe had been altered during its long journey. But after hours of careful analysis, a clearer picture emerged. The data revealed something unimaginable. The Pioneer had encountered alien life, intelligent life. But not just any life. The data showed that the Pioneer had entered a vast alien empire, one that stretched across an unimaginable expanse of space. The alien civilization was not just technologically advanced, but had evolved in ways that humanity could barely comprehend. They had mastered interdimensional travel, harnessed the power of black holes, and manipulated the very fabric of time. The Pioneer had been able to observe them from afar. It was clear that the aliens had detected it long before it reached their territory. Yet, despite their immense power, they hadn't destroyed the probe. Instead, they had studied it. After careful analysis, the scientists discovered that the aliens had left a message on the probe, one that had been embedded deep within its systems. The message, although cryptic, was clear in its meaning. "We have been watching you. Your species is different. You are ready." The implications of this discovery were staggering. Humanity had been observed by a far superior species, but rather than seeing them as a threat, the aliens seemed to see potential. The message indicated that humanity had passed some sort of test. The probe's return was not just a fluke, it was a sign. The aliens were inviting humanity to join their galactic community. In the days that followed, governments and organizations around the world scrambled to respond. There were debates in every major capital about how humanity should proceed. Some wanted to prepare for war, fearing that the aliens might have ulterior motives. Others believed that this was humanity's opportunity to leap into the future, to learn from beings far more advanced, and to take its place among the stars. The response came quickly. A fleet of ships was assembled, and the best minds were put to work deciphering the alien message. The probe, now stored in a high-security facility, was studied for every possible clue it could offer. But no one could fully understand the extent of what had been discovered. The message was clear, but it hinted at something far more complex: the existence of a galaxy-spanning empire, one that was open to humanity, but only if they were truly ready. Days turned into weeks, and humanity's leaders met to decide their course of action. There was no question that the invitation had been extended, but the cost of ignoring or misinterpreting it could be catastrophic. Humanity had no idea what the aliens expected from them. Were they truly benevolent, or was there some hidden agenda? In a televised address, President Elena Veva stood before the world and made a bold declaration. "We have been given a gift," she said, her voice steady but filled with emotion. "Humanity has been watched, and we have proven ourselves worthy. Now, it is time for us to step forward into the galaxy. The future of our species is no longer bound to this planet. We have a place among the stars. The world was captivated. People celebrated, believing that this was the dawn of a new age for humanity. There was a sense of unity, a collective understanding that humanity was no longer alone in the universe. The pioneers' return had opened a door to something greater, something beyond their wildest dreams. But not everyone was optimistic. Skeptics questioned the aliens' true intentions. What did they mean by, "you are ready"? Was humanity ready for such a responsibility? Others feared that the aliens might have been toying with them, using the probe as a way to test humanity's response. As the days went on, a fleet of human ships was sent to meet the alien empire. The pioneers' data, now thoroughly analyzed, was used to plot a course to the heart of the alien civilization's domain. The mission was dangerous, unknown, and filled with uncertainty. But humanity had no choice but to move forward. They had been given a glimpse of the stars, and they could not turn back. The pioneers' return had shown humanity something incredible, that they were no longer the children of Earth. They were now part of something far greater. The universe was waiting, and humanity had been invited to take its place among the stars. The adventure had just begun.